Hello everybody, this is NerdGasm. Welcome to Batman Arkham City. This is my Let's Play. Moving on to the next game in the franchise. This one, hugely impactful in my life. One of my favorite games of all time. Still is, to this day. I think it's one of the best superhero games on the market. And yeah, it just did a lot of things great. You know, went from what we had in the first game and just kind of dialed everything up to 11. I was super pumped when this game was announced, and I think this is probably the last game that really, especially since it was when I was younger, that I really, just once it was announced, it was kind of like my existence until the game came out. I was just obsessed over it, and I think that's how video games are to a lot of people. They're really passionate about a release, and then they just kind of, you know, dive entirely into it. But nowadays, games kind of just sneak up on me. I forget they're even coming out, and then I have to get like notified by a friend or someone I'm close to that knows, or if I've pre-ordered it, then they let me know when I pick it up. But yeah, this was the last one that really kind of became the very fabric of my existence until it came out. I was so pumped for this game, and I really couldn't even imagine taking on villains like Two-Face. Which we're going to see in a second, play as Catwoman and have a more like city type environment to everything, coming off of the asylum in the first game. I couldn't believe it. So we're playing as Catwoman right now. This is the intro. She's part of the DLC with this game. I had the DLC right from the get-go, so I don't know. I never really knew if this was kind of a bonus for the people that had the DLC, or you actually do play it in the base game. You just can't like replay it later on. But yeah, it's pretty quick. You just take out the goons there. Got to steal something from Two-Face. See a poster of him right there. And yeah, he was one of the villains in the last game that was hinted at and referenced. But oh, right there, he's got us in his clutches. And then yeah, it just cuts to the intro. But he was one of the villains I wanted to see in the last game. You just never got a chance to, because Rocksteady was testing the waters in many ways, and left a lot of the big names out just to kind of gauge everything. So Vicky Vale. So this game's story centers around Arkham City. Basically, after the events of Arkham Asylum, that building shut down. They realize it's not capable of housing the inmates anymore, so they wall off a section of Gotham City, old Gotham, the slums essentially, and turn it into a mega prison, deeming it Arkham City. You know, it's a cool idea for a game, but in real life, it would not fucking work whatsoever. You know, as you see throughout the game as you play, the just how easy they're able to acquire weapons, and I mean throwing them in there too. They're fucking criminals. They're violent people. They're obvious. Even if they didn't have guns and weapons, they'd still kill each other. So it's a dumb idea when you think of the rationality behind it, the real life kind of setting of it. It just wouldn't work. So right there, Hugo Strange talking over the titles and everything. He is one of the main villains of this game, and he's torturing. It's kind of cutting between how Bruce Wayne was captured and his torturing at the hands of Hugo Strange. And Strange just revealed that he knows Bruce Wayne is Batman. So right from the get-go, we're playing a few minutes in, and already the stakes are like 10 times higher than they were in Asylum. There's his ugly mug.
And now that we have you, Protocol 10 is ready to begin.
I think they do a really good job with Hugo Strange in this game. Very accurate to what the character is. I mean, he finds out Bruce Wayne is Batman, which you can tell he is just you know, oozing with excitement, and he just loves. He's just reveling in that fact. But yeah, he's in charge of everything. He's the warden of Arkham City. Captured here. There he is. There on the TV screen. He doesn't like sell the identity of Batman to anybody like he does in like Batman the Animated Series. You know, that notable episode. Here he uses it for, well, it'll explain it as you go. There's a reason he doesn't just, you know, take the quick way out and reveal to everybody who Batman is. He doesn't want to do that. He's proving himself to somebody, winning someone over with how skillful Strange can do all this. So we got all these security guards, the Tiger forces, TYGER. They're shooting bullets to scare people. Gotta line up here. They've captured Bruce Wayne. Oh, poor Black Mask over here. He's trying to fight them off with a piece of a chair. Oh man. I think they go at him. Yeah, here we go. Oh, shock! Oh, and they just start clubbing him. Poor bastard. I wish he was given more to do in this game, because that's really all you see of him. There's a few references here and there. You can find like backstory, Arkham City stories they call it. You can like read in the menus to give you some backstory on everything going on, the events leading up to everything with all the villains. But yeah, Black Mask comes back in the next game, Arkham Origins. But we'll talk about him later. This is Deadshot, Floyd Lawton, kind of just setting up his stuff too. Bruce Wayne is on his list. And here's Strange again.
Mr. Wayne will not be any trouble, will you, Mr. Wayne?
Yeah, see right there, he's loving it, isn't he? You're loving this, you sick fuck.
Do we?
Putting me into this mega prison. Gonna have to fend for myself.
Bruce Wayne? Great. Here I was reporting on your crummy
So
press.
Jack Ryder. There's a lot of characters in this game you heard in the first game or the first game like referenced, but you never got to see. In this game, you see them all. You get a face to the names.
Stay close to me.
Do you think I'm taking advice from some guy who's never even been in a fight?
Ha!
Stay calm. They're trying.
Hilarious.
Sorry, man. Is every man
So here we go, entering Arkham City. You can see up here, there's Azrael watching us. He'll come into play later. He is a Watcher in the Wings, which I actually think is the name of the side mission involving him. That's another thing, side missions are in this game. Gonna be fun to play a lot of them. It's been a while since I played this game, so it's gonna be fun to
on your feet, Ryder.
experience again. Ah yes, Penguin. Oh, club to the back of the leg. What do you got that pipe for? Oh, right in the back of the head. Penguin. Kicking you. I think they added some texture there to the bottom of his foot. His pants are stripy too. They got some stripes down them. That wasn't in the original. So in this game, there's just a lot more like minor changes, insignificant ones, really. Let's be honest. Got that bottom of the bottle just smashed into his eye, acting as his monocle. I doubt that would, help magnify anything, so...
Let's just call this good old-fashioned revenge.
He's gonna punch us with some brass knuckles. Break his hand. So we're gonna fight all these guys, all his goons. So this game's really cool because it takes some inspiration from No Man's Land and everything. You have like different gangs and all that going on in the city, kind of fighting for control. Jokers, thugs, Penguin, and Two-Face, and they each kind of look different. They have different clothing, so it's not just the same generic like criminals, your inmates you're fighting over and over again, like in the first game. There's some more personality to everybody. So let's knock Penguin out here. You can punch him and knock him out. That's always fun. So we gotta get to higher ground and contact Alfred, because we can't do much as Bruce Wayne. We're not gonna be able to take on all the challenges that this game sends our way if we're just in a suit here. We need some gadgets.
I need an immediate drop on the roof of the Ace Chemicals building. I'm on my way there now.
Of course.
So we got Kevin Conroy voicing Batman again. Mark Hamill's going to be voicing Joker. Arlene Sorkin has been replaced with Tara Strong. I don't think she's as good as Harley Quinn. And we also have Nolan North, notable for playing Nathan Drake in Uncharted, and even Deadpool in the Deadpool game. He plays Penguin in this. Got a lot of great performances in this game. I'll talk about them as we go, most likely. So I'll leave that there for the time being. So we're on top of Ace Chemicals. And here we go. So yeah, already this game is kind of setting up so many more things than the first game did. It feels so much more Batman-like. You're just doing a lot more. The world feels so much more alive, and there's just so many more variables to it and everything. So yeah, his cowl in this is black. I think in the original it was more blue, purplish looking. And yeah, at this point, like camera zooms back, you see how big this game world is. I remember playing this for the first time. I basically just jizzed my pants right when this happened, because damn, you're just like, oh fuck, there's so much shit to do. You feel so much like Batman, which you thought, this would be the highest point, gameplay wise, but we'll, you get to Arkham Knight and it's even more like that. You're just blown away. So we got Two-Face's courthouse here, half and half. Really cool visual. He's from what we set up in the beginning there with Catwoman. He has captured her and taken her hostage, and we need to rescue her.
If there's one person in Arkham City who knows what's really going on, it's her.
So yeah, this right here, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It just zooms back.
I need to find Catwoman.
You're like, oh man, and then it lets you play, and you start gliding, and it's like, oh god, this is so great, this is so awesome. Man, and this game still looks amazing. This is the remaster, but even on PS3, it's still one of the most lively game environments I've ever seen. And even on PS3, it still holds up. It's still better than a lot of games nowadays, if you really want to be honest with it. And that's, I'm not going to say that's kind of sad, but it just shows you how amazing, just how much work and effort was put into this game. And already the combat feels so much more smoother than it was in Arkham Asylum. Yeah, it just feels so much more precise and smooth. Oh yeah, this is it. Got my beatdowns back. I hate just doing that stun and then a punch. Yeah, okay, this is good. I'm loving this already. So yeah, again, it's half and half here. Going in. So, yeah, we're coming up to Two-Face. Oh, it's unfortunate. With this, even talking about it's depressing. So yeah, we got the dark side of it there, the light side. And coming up here to Two-Face. This cutscene's just amazing. Phenomenal.
Get by in this place is to get ourselves some respect. Be here. That's how we get respect. Show them all that we do things. We should be fair, though. This is a place of justice, after all. Screw justice. Kill her, and they'll all fear us.
Bring out the defendant.
Oh, there she is there.
You certainly know how to keep a girl.
Gonna be falling into acid. So yeah, that opening part there, it's mesmerizing. It just draws your attention to Two-Face. You're seeing him for the first time in the Arkhamverse. You're just ecstatic, full of excitement. And yeah, did I mention this was the last time you see him in the game story? Oh, shit, sorry. Did I spoil that for you? It is fucking sad. Probably the biggest blemish in this entire game. Just a slap in the face. And I was most excited for Two-Face coming into this game. I was just so excited, and he's barely in it. Troy Baker plays him. He played Joker in Batman Arkham Origins as well. And he does a decent job playing Two-Face. I was hoping they were going to get Richard Mall to reprise his role from Batman the Animated Series, because he's, so fucking awesome as Two-Face, the best one. But yeah, Troy Baker's okay here. I obviously know why they went with a more video game actor with it, because, obviously they're not going to pay Richard Mall to say like 5 sentences and then call it a day, because he's barely fucking in this game, and oh man, it still pisses me off. I get riled up over it. I don't want to sound too ranty. He'll be shooting at us here. I just want to play this for the Let's Play, but I usually stand on top of that rope and let him basically say all the dialogue whenever I play this game, just to give him a bit more time in the spotlight before he gets bitch slapped and shunned aside. And I mean, bitch slap is a accurate word, because that's what fucking happens, essentially.
Overruled.
It's just been revoked.
Heads or tails, kitty cat.
Yeah, he's an okay Two-Face. A lot of people probably love him. They think he's amazing, but honestly, if you've seen Richard Mall in Batman the Animated Series, then Troy Baker's got nothing on him.
No gun harm? Shame. This is gonna hurt.
2 guns, bitch.
And there too, yeah, like it's just alright. To get him to swear, like, ooh, he's so scary.
There's cats who have 9 lives.
So yeah, you tie him up, and then I think even the fumes of that would burn through his face. I could be wrong, but I think being that close to acid like that, it
Come to Kitty.
I don't know where. Oh, he was on top of it.
That you're full of
I wondered where Batman came from for a second there.
You're right. I think I chipped a nail back there.
Funny.
So Catwoman, obviously, in this game, big,
So what do you need, Mr.
not a
Detective?
prominent part of the story, but she is in a fair bit of it. They, I think the developers said she was playable for like 10%,
Strange?
but I think it's even less than that, honestly.
He's been missing for years. And then it's suddenly
They do set up a bit of a rivalry between her and Two-Face, like, right here, like, at the beginning, Catwoman stole the data chip thing from Two-Face, and then, Two-Face tries to kill her here, and then she, like, scratches his face, and then later on, like, he comes back and gets back at her, so it's a bit of a back and forth, but yeah, it's not very well executed, and yeah, Two-Face should have been in a lot more of the game with Batman, right? It should have been, like I said, I was the most excited for that character, and
You're not safe here.
when I played it for the first time and he didn't show up again, like, I still love this game. It's my favorite in the Arkham franchise, but that is just the biggest blemish in my opinion, because it was very disappointing in my eyes. I think they get every other villain right for the most part, which we'll get to, but for all intents and purposes, I mean, they're not all perfect. So there's a lot more stuff to upgrade in this game. You got bat swarms and critical strikes, but we'll do this one because we need to get that ×5 multiplier. So yeah, that's the combo boost and yada yada. Do the evidence here. So we were shot at by a sniper. I was talking over it, but Joker is responsible.
Bullet hit the floor here.
And right from the get-go too. So yeah, look, you're analyzing the bullet impact, where it came through the window. It's marking a trajectory path, so you follow that. So there's already more layers to the detective aspect as well. Because in the first game, like I had mentioned in my review, and if you've seen my review, it's very repetitive. You just scan something, find something, and then just follow the trail. Very boring. So let's talk to Two-Face again.
You should have finished me, Batman. We'll get out of this, and we'll be back.
Ha! No, you won't.
Do I
Bullshit.
look scared, Harvey?
You should. Fate is all that stands in our way. And if the coin says that your time is up, then you'll die.
If you listen into his goons later on in the game, they explain that he
Cut me down.
you know, yeah, we'll cut him down, just like he said, cut him down, and then you know, get him out and everything. He comes back, like I said too with Catwoman, but it's not satisfying. It sucks. So here's Calendar Man.
The rest have 31, except for February alone, to which we...
Very, very creepy version of Calendar Man, reminiscent of his appearance in The Long Halloween, where he plays like a Hannibal Lecter type role with, you know, Batman's kind of like Clarice, asking him for clues and everything. You know, he's giving Batman cryptic messages. He's voiced by Maurice LaMarche, who also voices Mr. Freeze in this game, and you'll know him from like Futurama, playing Kif and everything. So there's a lot more than that, but I just know him from that right off the top of my head.
You're the last person I expected to see in here. What did you do?
You don't want to know. Who are you?
Who was I, you mean?
So these are political prisoners.
I worked at the company
Throughout the game, like there are a few of them you can save. You don't have to save them. It's one of
You were sent here by
weaker side missions that you don't really need to do. But
What the hell did I do wrong?
basically, Strange is just covering his tracks. All the evidence for different things that have kind of set up Arkham City, and as you play through the game, it'll kind of piece everything together, because there's another villain kind of orchestrating everything behind the scenes, and Strange is kind of his puppet to use. You know, willingly, Strange, you know, allows himself to be used. He's proving himself. So, but yeah, those prisoners are just different people that kind of helped set this place up, and now Strange is putting them in here to just teaching me how to do critical strikes. I was doing it too soon. And yeah, he's just, Strange is just covering up loose ends. So we're at the church. This is where the bullet has led us.
Harley Quinn is inside.
And and I mean, I didn't even mention Alfred. He's a big thing in this game too. Mind that, chill. Ice cream truck. Where's Mr. Freeze when you need him? But yeah, Alfred's a big part of this game too. Oracle was the only one kind of talking in Batman's ear in the first game, and that was another thing I was pumped with this game too, because Alfred's in a lot of it, and you got to have Alfred talking to Batman. That's how it is. It feels so much more natural. I mean, Oracle does too, obviously. I'm not trying to cut her up in any way. This game does a kind of mixture of the two. Arkham Knight even does a mixture as well. Alfred and Oracle. But yeah, so here's Tara Strong playing Harley Quinn. And I mean, I'm not an actor, so I can't really say anything. I don't have any right to. I can't do an impersonation of Harley Quinn or anything like that. I'm not good with that type of stuff, but she doesn't nail it in every sentence. There are some that just, I don't know, she goes a bit too high-pitched. It kind of just hurts your ears sometimes. Like, I know that there's one later on when she says, like, you know, you're supposed to be dead, and it's just so like nasally and high-pitched. Like, Arlene Sorkin's performance, like, you can tell Tara Strong hasn't been playing the character as long. She hasn't, like, she sounds like Harley Quinn, but she's not Harley Quinn. It's the same thing with Troy Baker as Joker. Like, he does a good Mark Hamill Joker, but I wouldn't say Troy Baker's a good Joker, because he's just mimicking someone else. Same thing with Tara Strong. Like, is she a good Harley Quinn? I don't really know, because she's playing Arlene Sorkin playing Harley Quinn. You know, she didn't kind of do her own thing, and neither did Troy Baker. You know, I don't really consider them good versions of the characters because they just did an impersonation of another actor doing the character. And I mean, that could be a bad way to look at it. I'm not trying to cut either of them up in any way, but I'm just saying, like, that's what they did. that's all they really did. So with Harley Quinn, I get it, because you kind of have to do that voice at this point because everyone's used to it. That's kind of how she was introduced. But with Joker, I mean, I think Troy Baker could have did his own thing in Arkham Origins. He didn't have to. I know it's in the Arkhamverse, and Mark Hamill played the Joker in the previous games, but he still could have done something different, and he kind of didn't. So, but we'll get to all of that when I play Origins. Got a lot to say in regards to Joker and Black Mask and all that fun stuff. Okay, so over in this area, yeah, over here, there's a guy laying down. I gotta wait for the doctor here for a second. But there's a guy laying down with a box on him, an organ box. I think it's what it is.
Prisoner? He's not a prisoner. He's a doctor.
Was he attacked?
No, it's terrible.
So yeah, he's a doctor. He tells him like his
We didn't realize he was losing.
He's losing it. He's going crazy. His face was cut off, and he cut his own face off.
Stealing supplies, anesthetics mostly.
Yeah,
Used them when he cut his own face off. I found him.
So this guy here laying is Thomas Elliott, Hush. He setting this up as well. He comes into play later, but every time I play the game, I always come over here and you'll hear him groan too every once in a while. But yeah, he's right there groaning. Kevin Conroy voices him as well, which will make sense as we progress. Because you know why he's cutting the faces off of, cut his own face off. There's a reason behind it. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Look at that texture for his hair. What the fuck? Like, that is by far the worst I've seen in any of these games. Like, who the hell said that was good? It's terrible. Garbage, even. That is just ridiculously bad. In a game like this on PS4, that is
Thanks. I'll check it out.
that is just what's the word I'm looking for? Unacceptable. That's it. Unacceptable.
If she's alive, I'll find her. You concentrate on securing this church. It should keep you all safe.
Will do. Hope you find the doc. Her name's Stacy Baker.
I don't think Aaron Cash comes back. No, I don't think he does. This is like, maybe if you come back in here, he might be in here, but I don't think he comes into play again in the game story. But you don't really need to, because there's so many characters in this game. At this point, they just, like I said at the beginning, dialed everything up to 11. There is a thing in right here, those chalices. I remember so many people had like these. I fucking hate game theories. No offense to people who love them, but some of them just go so far-fetched that I just hate listening to them, because I like fact, and I don't. I'll theorize about movies sometimes or give my 2 cents on what I think might happen, but some of these really far-fetched, like tinfoil hat type theories out there, almost made out of desperation. But anyways, with the chalice, they thought like Man-Bat was going to be in this game, or they would say like, oh, there's something flying in the sky, it's Man-Bat, or oh, maybe it's Superman. So that type of shit, and it's just kind of desperately clinging on to, oh, there's going to be Superman in this game, or oh, they're going to make a Superman game. Like, just wait until they announce shit, guys. Just calm your tits. It's, I mean, Man-Bat actually would appear in Arkham Knight, which made me shit my pants when it happened, because I was not expecting it. So right here, Joker, he's counting down, blow everything up, and you can stay in here and it gives you a bit of a it foreshadows the end of the game if you stay in here. And if you're playing it for the first time and you know haven't looked anything up on this game, I doubt you would stay here. But yeah, just listen in here with what he has to say.
You're going to come and find me. You can't stop yourself, can you? Sometimes I wonder if all this will just end with one of us looking down at the other's corpse, trying to work out what to do next. The only question is, whose body will it be? I know who I'm rooting for.
I love that part. Who's he got his money on? It makes me wonder too, like, who is he hoping would die? You could say it was Batman. Then you have the easy answer, like, oh, he just wants his mortal enemy dead. But who knows? Maybe maybe deep down he kind of wanted himself to go. Yeah, who knows? Joker's a sick bastard, so you never know what he's thinking.
Radio signal should lead me right to him.
Good luck, sir.
So yeah, so we've went into the again already. You're following a radio signal. You follow a bullet path through the air. Later on, there's like different things with the sequencer, which in this game now you like kind of find frequencies, not just moving the stick just to kind of match the wavies, the wavy lines, but you're like matching it to a number that you find. So there's just so many different layers to the detective aspect to everything. Like you're actually piecing together clues and everything, and it's not just a path to point A to point B. There's different things involved, and it just gets better from this point on with the games too. So oh fuck, AO training, god damn it. I fucking hate the AO training, but you have to do it in this to get the grapnel boost, which when this game was marketed and everything, and all the trailers and gameplay that you watched, it had like Batman boosting into the sky, and when I first played it, I was wondering like, what the fuck? Why can't do it? Why can't I do it? But you have to do these augmented reality trainings. Oh shit, there's a distress flare as well. That is another side mission. So there's a lot more verticality to this game than there was in Arkham Asylum, because yeah, you're not just running around, you're gliding, there's building like rooftops, there's stuff to do on the ground. It's just so much more alive and thriving than what the Asylum was. Gotham City Olympus building, that is a riddle later on, and Crank Co. Toys. So we'll do this side mission, and then we got to do the glide challenges or drills to get that gadget, because it makes traveling in this game so much more enjoyable. I don't know why you would play this game without getting that. It'd be annoying and honestly stupid. So no offense to anybody who just didn't do it, but again, you probably wouldn't have known from the get-go. Like I said, when I first played this, I was like, why the fuck can't I do the boost? Like, I watched gameplay on it before it came out. Why can't I do it? Oh, shit, he went right into the steps there. Ooh. Oh, man, look at his back. Oh, shit, that is... Oh, fuck, that is gonna need a few days to... God, waking up the next morning, too. Ooh. Alright, so we'll do the combo boost, so that's ×5. So already got that one, too. Makes it a hell of a lot easier, so... but yeah, we'll enter this here, do this side mission, and then... the AO challenges, you have to get the grapnel boost. There's an actual explanation in this game, from a narrative perspective, why you have that gadget. And in Arkham Origins, they don't fucking do it. You just have it right from the get-go, which is stupid. They should have, like, at least explained why he had it. There's Osito, Bane's, little bear.
A little. Last time I saw you, you were wrapped around the hood of my car.
Ouch. Burn.
I wasn't trying to.
A lot of people, you know, cut up Bane, but in the Arkhamverse here, at least these Rocksteady games, but he's fine. Like, he's not perfect, obviously. He's not the, you know, what he's like in the comics. And Arkham Origins, you know, for all the flaws it has, that is one of its biggest positives, is that its Bane is one of the best outside of comics, really. But this Bane here, though, I don't think is complete garbage. It's not that bad. Like, you know, at least he's speaking in full sentences. I think I might have mentioned it in my Let's Play of Arkham Asylum too, but I mean, look at Bane from Batman and Robin, who could barely say one word without, like, grunting. Yeah, like, this one's fine. He can at least speak. So yeah, we gotta track down some of the remaining Titan containers just to destroy all of that was in play. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Well, there's 12 of them, 6 each. Bane's doing another 6. I don't know where the fuck they are, so game never tells you. I got a Riddler thing here, so we can grab him now with the Bat Claw. That's fucking exciting. And then, oh shit. So Riddler's back in this game. You actually get to physically see him in this game, and when you beat all the Riddler challenges, you do get your hands on him. I'm not gonna beat this for the Let's Play, though. Fuck that shit right now. There's 440 of them in this game, the most in any of the Arkham games. And Arkham City is a thriving, you know, detailed world and everything, but it does not warrant that many fucking riddles. Even Arkham Knight, that has an even larger, you know, game environment, I think has like half of that. So and they realized that after this game, like, there's way too fucking many. Alright, so we're coming up to 40 minutes here. I'm gonna end this part here. You know, if you're enjoying watching my Let's Plays, I'm obviously moving on to Arkham City, and I'll be playing the other ones too, as well as other superhero games down the road. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.